Climate has long played a crucial role in shaping our understanding of different geographic regions. Given its significance to humanity, it is unsurprising that environmental transformations, especially climate change, attract significant attention from both scholars and the general public. While many scientific disciplines have studied climate change extensively, cultural studies offer a unique perspective by examining various artifacts that not only help us understand the history of climate change, but also shape it through multiple representations. In their edited collection, A Cultural History of Climate Change, Tom Bristow and Thomas H. Ford provide a cultural analysis of the long and complex history of climate change. They advocate for a historical perspective to grasp the irreversible changes our planet has been experiencing for centuries, and to rethink the notion of climate today. The editors organize their study around three main topics: climates of history, climates of writing, and climates of politics, thereby expanding and elucidating the concepts of climate and climate change. In the first section, the contributors offer a comprehensive analysis of various practices and processes that have shaped the present-day atmospheric environment. The essays delve into issues such as weather, seasons, geology, and pollution. Deb Anderson opens this section by challenging readers to consider the interdependence of culture and climate. Focusing on extreme weather, Anderson highlights the importance of oral history and underscores the significance of the cultural and historical dimensions of climate in addressing the interpretive challenges of climate change. Continuing the exploration of cultural representations of weather, Chris O'Brien analyzes seasons through the lens of colonialism. He argues that despite the dominance of Western notions of time, Aboriginal understandings of climate, nature, and time remain relevant, incorporating a temporal flexibility that allows for irregular seasonal cycles. O'Brien outlines the history of weather forecasting and emphasizes the dangers of misinterpretations in climate science. Jerome Whitington investigates the role of imagination and speculation in measuring the temperature of interplanetary space, and examines the complex relationship between science and imagination in understanding the greenhouse effect. Linda Williams addresses similar issues from a different angle, exploring how social processes from the long 17th century not only exacerbated global climate change, but also laid the foundation for modern eco-critical responses. The essays by Whitington and Williams, along with Tom Bristow and Andrea Whitcomb's examination of cultural visualization of climate change through contemporary Australian museums, highlight the integration of scientific and imaginative knowledge. The second section of the book examines literary representations of climate change, highlighting the power of writing to address climate issues. Contributors in this section, including Jane Lewis, Karen Pincus, Rosalind Jolley, and Thomas H. Ford, analyze literature from various periods to reveal the connection between literary narratives and contemporary scientific views on climate change. They explore works such as Helen Simpson's short story cycle, In Flight Entertainment, Zola Germinal, Upton Sinclair King Cole, Robert Louis Stevenson Orders South, and Henry James Daisy Miller, and Longstaff's Marriage. Through these analyses, the contributors demonstrate how literature constructs cultural understanding of climate. By depicting human and non-human lives, Ford's investigation of climate history, through literary history, reveals the intricate bond between climate and meaning, and underscores the importance of climate as a central concept in literary studies. The final section provides a historical overview of how climate change has influenced politics, and vice versa. Scholars like Nick Mansfield, S. Romai Mukherjee, Nicole Rogers, and Timothy Morton address topics such as sovereignty, eco-nihilism, apocalypse, activism, and lawfulness. They portray climate change as a global phenomenon and reveal how political and social dimensions of climate change have been obscured throughout history. This section highlights the current ideological views on climate change and demonstrates the intersection of climate change with political injustice. A cultural history of climate change stands out for its interdisciplinary approach, analyzing climate change from historical, literary, and political perspectives. The book's ability to compile diverse views from the humanities on climate change makes it a significant academic achievement. Its didactic quality contributes to the existing scholarship on climate change, emphasizing the importance of being fully informed about the issue to find solutions. This collection will interest academics and students in environmental history, eco-criticism, political science, and cultural studies, as well as anyone keen to learn more about the history and culture of climate change.